Yo, what up, chat? What is going down? What is going on? Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. Welcome to the Ledger Lounge. I am Oz, the Crypto Goat, and we are jamming out to the Goat Tribe. Goat Tribe is freaking phenomenal. Love these guys. They dropped me some NFTs today, baby. I got so many goats in my wallet right now. So many goats. They literally made a goat with a twisty mustache like mine. That's pretty awesome. What are goats? Goats are the greatest of all time. But you know how they have like, the apes and the whales, different NFTs? There's the Goat Tribe, and that's this hat right here. That's these guys. These are the goat NFTs right here. All right. And then this is their music. So they make this music here as well. What's up, TikTok seller? So they just dropped me a bunch of goats in my wallet today. Airdrop me all the goats, baby. XRP has topped out this cycle. I don't think so. Maybe. I do not think so. What's goody, Anthony? How you doing, buddy? By the way, don't forget we're live on YouTube, X, Twitch, TikTok, and soon to be Abstract. We do have Pump Fun, but I need to get another screen before I can do another live stream. I have 3 screens. It is all jam-packed on one screen right now. All the chat. It's crazy. You made 10 francs on a coin today? Is that a lot? Chat, are you hearing these mad notes right now? Our bags are better, trust me, bro. LF Goat. I'm digging the Goat Tribe, baby. These guys are phenomenal. And guess what? Because I'm in the Goat Tribe, because I hold the NFTs, I have the rights to this music now. And if you haven't checked out on YouTube or X, I have the drone footage from Rare Evo. Just dropped. Just dropped, chat. The drone was sick. Yeah, dude. It's kind of awesome. See, like I have my security, right? Al's my security, but he's also a professional drone pilot in Hollywood. So he's like the perfect guy for the job. So like when I hired him, he's like, hey, should I bring the drone? I'm like, bring the drone, bro. Bring the freaking drone. Hey, YouTube is not streaming.
You don't listen to me, do you?
Nope, I don't. Check out the GOAT. Elon in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Drop a galaxy for Elon. Anything sent in gifts while Elon is on the camera goes directly to him. Check it out. He's all official. He's got the GOAT shirt on, chat. He's official. And a special shout out to Josh and TikTok Seller. Thank you for stepping up and helping me with my social media accounts. Much appreciated. Like, I have so much on my plate. And that was the whole purpose of like having Jesse and all the staff here, so that we could grow quickly. And I just can't do it anymore. I just can't. So all the help and engagement you guys give me, I appreciate you guys. You wanted to save me time? No problem. Did you see the meme I made of you, Al, and Josh in the tinfoil hats? It's classic. Oh, so funny. And here's the thing is, Jesse is not gone. Jesse still kind of helps, okay? And she's still doing Queens of the Chain. But Jesse still does help with the show. She's just doing more of the journalism side off screen. She's got to do other things. You're currently down, but you're in profit so far. Don't worry, it's about to turn around. Give it a little bit of time. All right. I think we're going to be like mild ups and bigger dips until about the 25th. And then we should turn around because that's the moon cycle, right? So we're coming up on a new moon. We should have pumped, but before, and then that was going to be my exit. But we just totally got hit with stop loss triggers. And if you don't know what stop loss triggers are, you need to get in the TA class chat, okay? Let me help you out, okay? Because you'll see this stuff coming. You'll know what moves to make when it happens. They're delaying the pump, won't go as high, just buy the dip. Yeah, that's where I'm at with it. Normally, I wouldn't say buy the dip, but in these circumstances and the timeline where we're at right now, I agree with that. Crypto's like cats and dogs this week. Yeah, bro. The Bulls and the Bears are literally headbutting right now, and the Bears are winning. But that's all right. That's all right, chat, because this is what happens on the cusp of alt season. This is just another indicator to let me know that we are about to hit alt season. Buy the last dip because you might not get any more. I think there'll be other dips, but I think come the first week in September here and maybe into the second week, it's just going to be pretty much upticking. We should get a pump, a moon cheese pump, right, from interest rates. Are they going to lower interest rates? Maybe. I'm still leaning on the no sign for interest rates, but at the same time, who knows? They're definitely doing some manipulation and stuff. We're good. We're live on.
Live on everything.
Live on X is good.
Yep.
All right. Hey guys, go check out my X page. Send me a follow on X because we will be moving to X permanently here very soon. We're going to give it another month or so. Thank you, sir. I appreciate you. Everybody, round of applause. Round of applause for Elon. Elon is just phenomenal here. We would not be the show we are without Elon. We probably wouldn't even be a show, period. Yeah, Elon for the win. So I upgraded my computer setup here. We are literally live streaming TikTok Studio, Stream Elements on Twitch, YouTube, and X all simultaneously. This show is about to blow up. Nothing can keep us down, chat, because I will not give up. I will not waver. No amount of backlash can hold me back, chat. Marco, what is up, my guy? Marco, appreciate you, brother. TikTok seller in the house. Jason 14. You all are real ones. Anthony. Thank you, chat. Thank you, guys. AB Writer, thank you so much. Thank you for the heart me's, Marco and AB. You guys are the real ones, man. And I'm gonna remember this. All right. When we make it, I mean, we've made it. All right. What's up, big baller? We've made it. All right. But when this takes off and goes phenomenal and crazy, I'm not going to have time to coach everybody one-on-one. But those of you that have been here from the beginning, you're going to hold that spot in that status, and you're going to be able to still engage with me because I will never let you guys go. You guys were here when I was nothing. And the only way left to go is up, baby. We've passed the hardest hurdle in becoming an influencer. And that's becoming an influencer. Going from content creator to influencer is the hardest hurdle to move past, because anybody can create content. But to actually influence people, that is that graduation. And that's where we're at now, chat. And every step after that, it just gets easier, baby. It's just going to get easier. Check it out. I got my midnight, baby. Nobody is doing the content you do on X or TikTok. Absolutely. I mean, there's a few good people on TikTok that are saying the things that I'm saying and agree with what I'm saying and on that train, but they're just people, and they're great people, by the way. Fan Jam. Dude, me and Fan Jam are like twins. We agree on everything in the market. We trade the same way. We set our limit orders like identically. We're both audio engineers. Like, it's pretty freaking crazy. Like, we're on the same brainwave. Alexa, thank you so much. I appreciate you so much. Chat, you guys are my inspiration. You guys are the reason I do all this. I really don't care about the fame and the fortune. That's cool and all. I mean, some people don't like that kind of stuff. I've always wanted to be on stage. I've always wanted these kinds of things, but it's not the reason I do this. I do it because I want to help people. I care how people are just getting obliterated. And on top of that, I don't want the normie newbies coming in to get pushed away from the market and miss out on something great and phenomenal that's coming. I try to watch some other shows, but it's like watching Days of Our Lives. Oh my God. Fun fact, I used to work on Days of Our Lives. I used to work on General Hospital, Bold and the Beautiful, The Price is Right. I worked on all those. My favorite one, though, working on was General Hospital. But I was a grip, man. When I was working as a grip on General Hospital, that was the most ripped I've ever been in my entire life. And mind you, these sets are like 50 years old, and they're made with like nails. And they're 2x4 construction, not 1x3. They are the heaviest walls I've ever had to move in my life. But man, I was so ripped. I've lost all those gains now just sitting in front of the computer. Chat, I used to be Hulk, baby. Actually, speaking of Hulk, we got the red light on. And we got the Hulk, baby. It's a red day, and it's going to be some more red days. So tap the like button for Hulk. Send a heart me for the Hulk. I'm not going to ask you guys for gifts, but heart me's are great. I love the heart me's. Big Baller, thank you for the heart me. The heart me's help the most with the algorithm, right? Because that's the whole thing, is we want to get in front of people. I want people to see the content, right? So heart me and a couple of popular votes, perfect. That's all it takes. Especially when everybody does it all together in unison at once. It just like explodes you into the algorithm. So if you're going to do that, count of 3. 1, 2, charge up your coins. 3, let them rip. How do you know what forecasting model do you use? How do you know you're predictive? That's a good question. Okay, so I have the most unique style, but it's not that unique. What it is it's safeguarded technology. It's basically, it's known but not well known to the public. But this is, we're using reverse psychology on the whales. we understand the whales' tactics and what they're doing, and so we flip that in our favor. And I teach actually how to do this. Econ, PhD. I'm just going to call you PhD, brother. Send me a follow. Become a subscriber. But with your deluxe subscription, you can sign up for the TA class on Discord. Okay? And with that, I teach you all these. Not only do I teach you how to read the charts, how to predict what's coming, and I mean, we are on point, baby. Chat, let them know we're on point. But also, I teach you how to different profit-taking strategies, different ways to exponentially grow your bags, because hodling is not the answer. Hodling is useful when you make a mistake and you just hodl it out until it gets better. Yo, you're against diversifying? No. What I believe is diversification is more or less for long-term holding, but trading, you don't want to be too spread out. It depends on how much you're holding. It depends on how big your bags are. It depends on what your strategy is. Everyone is a little bit different. So with the deluxe subscription, Elon is coming, not streaming on X. Ask people if they can see the X live stream. Hey guys, chat, help me out. Go over to X and see if you can see the live stream on X, if it's working for me. Somebody, let me know if it's working. Thank you very much. Send a chat too on X, so I can see if the chat's coming through. 9 viewers is good. We just started over there. This is our first live stream on X. Pop on in and send. You've been typing in it. I'm not seeing it. Elon, the chat is not working. All right, we're going to get Elon back in here. I don't need you. Hey, no worries, brother. That's all good. You don't got to subscribe, brother. You can just stick around in the show, and I give a lot of this information out. Just a lot of people can't watch it live. And you can always just rewatch it on YouTube. But you have to understand, as like a creator, like there's a lot that goes into this. So it's nice to be able to get something back. But if you don't want to pay for anything, that's fine. So, Elon, the chat is not working. They're chatting in there, and I'm not receiving any of it. Everybody, W's in the chat for Elon. TikTok seller with the 6 roses and the 2 popular boats and the heart me. Thank you very much. Elon's working on the chat for X right now. You can just leave that window up, bro. That's cool with me.
You're good with that, then you can keep it in there.
Yeah, that's cool. And we'll just...
And then if you want to move it.
Oh, then, yeah, that's all I really want is that. Is it? Oh, there it is. Cool. Bring it right there. Up. Right. I got it from here. Thank you, brother. Round of applause for Elon. Totally killing it with X right now. X is new to us. So we're getting used to it. Markets do not follow randomness. And I'll tell you what right now. You've been lied to, brother. You have been lied to. And I would encourage you, if you don't think that I can read these charts and predict what's happening, I'd encourage you to go to YouTube and watch my videos. I live stream 4 or 5 days a week, okay, for 4 hours, and I call the market every single time. Okay? The proof is right there. So, I would encourage you, do your own research, and you will find out that I'm doing it here, baby. And that's great to be skepticism like that, because I will tell you this right now: these markets should be random. I've seen you be wrong several times. It's a numbers game, Jason. It's about percentages. You need to be, if you're 75% right, you're good. And I would say we're way, way beyond that. Chat, help me out. What percentage do you think of accuracy I have? Because it's not 100%. No person in the world is going to be 100% accurate. Has XRP bottomed out? I don't think so. Maybe it'll come up a little bit, but I have a feeling that we're going to drop next week. We're going to either like 257, 244, or like 235, 236. Wheezy. All right. You guys are funny. 2% inaccurate. I would agree with that sentiment. But that's all good. Nobody, Mar Lopez says 3 out of 5 of your calls have been perfect. Exactly. 3 out of 5 is good. That's about 75%. And that's what this is. This is a numbers game, right? And sometimes are easier to call, sometimes they're not. No, Oz is 100%, but with Oz's help, I've made money. Thank you, Alexa. I'm definitely not 100%. How were those VR glasses earlier? What VR glasses? I generally don't know why TikTok allows this, but those who believe this deserve what they get. Well, that, you're entitled to that opinion. Actually, Econ, I am a firm believer of not creating echo chambers and listening to other people's opinions. I'm going to invite you up, brother. I'm going to invite you up as a co-host. Come up here and let's talk about it. Yeah, Econ. Go live, and then I'll invite you as a co-host, brother, and let's talk about it. Because I want to hear what you have to say. And I think that it's important that everyone has an opinion. And we're not going to hate you or bash you or anything. I genuinely want to know who hurt you. I want to know where you're at with it, man. Because I think it's good for us to talk about these things and for everyone here in the community to have their voices heard. So nothing but love from my end, brother. There is no option for me to request up. You have to be live. So you go live, and then I can request you as a co-host. But you got to be following me so that you come up in my list. Otherwise, you got to come and request me as a co-host. Because I'm in dual layout right now for landscape and portrait, so it doesn't allow me to have guests. So you'd have to be a co-host. Oh, he doesn't have enough followers to go live. He might. You never know. But let's talk about it. Since you're here in the chat, all right, and you can't go live, let's talk about this, buddy. Okay. PhD. Now, is 500 not enough? 500 what? XRP? Probably not. I would say far from it. Oh, 500 followers? I think you have to have 1,000. I think you have to have 1,000 followers. But try it. Try to go live. See if it allows you. My TA on BTC. I think things are coming down. I'll tell you that right now. BTC could double bottom and shoot up from here. You've requested up before. That's probably when it was for guests. Because I have the dual layout, I can't do that. We could be making a double bottom on Bitcoin, but there is a fair value gap all the way down to 110. I don't think it does though. I think it turns around. Yeah, I can't have guests up right now because I'm in dual format. My apologies, brother. But I'll tell you what. Send me a follow, send me a DM, and let's schedule you to come on as a guest, and we can talk about it. We could do it tomorrow if you want. I'm generally ignorant. He can't change that. Dude, that's fine, man. I just want to know where you got to. So let's talk about it here in the chat, okay? I understand your sentiment, your beliefs. What got you there? What happened that makes you feel that it's just completely random? Oh yeah, dude, go to Discord. Go to Discord and we can do a phone or video chat on Discord and I can pull you up. Dude, let's do that. Yeah, we've done that in the past where people can't go live and they hop on the Discord. So I'm going to pull up Discord right now. The link is in my bio. And then you can come on and we can talk and have a little chat. You don't do Discord? Okay, no worries, brother. I'll tell you what. Send me a DM, all right? Or come back tomorrow and I'll have it available for guests tomorrow. How about that? Actually, we had a guest for tomorrow, but they are having some personal issues and can't make it up tomorrow. So tomorrow's guest is canceled. So perfect. Tomorrow will be an open forum for anyone to come on as a guest. How does that sound? Everybody can come up and it's going to be guest style. But Econ, I'm really interested in talking with you, brother, because I think that this stuff is good to hear, because if you feel this way and other people are feeling this way too, then you have an opportunity to reach somebody and help somebody, or vice versa. Big Baller says Fartcoin is gearing up. I agree. I think we could potentially turn up now, but I think it's a little too early. I think we've got 4 more days. 4 more days. And those 4 days could be sideways movement, right? All right, let's see. Somebody wanted TA. What was the TA? ETH. I got you, Mar. I was looking at ETH the other day. ETH is probably is gearing up. All right. Yeah. ETH is gearing up, baby. ETH looks good. And now it could sideways a little bit. It could come back down to 39.40, 47. 39.47. Okay. It could come down to there. But I think it's been pretty violent turns upward. So it might just go from here. I think we get 5 more candles of a little bit of sideways, maybe a little bit of down, and then bazing. BTC is driving the crypto market. Man, yes and no, but yeah, you're right. I think the news is in the driver's seat. Can I see X chat now? Yeah, I see it. Did you put anything in the chat? It might not be working. I see 4 comments. I see fire XRP to 10K. And then I see XRP to 250K. TA on Cubic. Oh, brother. Cubic is my dog. Check it out. I got Cubic on my Pudgy right now. Do you see it? Cubic, baby. That's Cubic right there. I got a Cubic poster right. Oh, I can't reach it. I love Cubic. I got Cubic stickers all over my desk right now. Cubic is legit. No fees, baby. No fees. That's where I'm at, right? No fees and speed. It's the fastest blockchain. The fastest, period. Say what? Cubic. What am I trading? Like SXT, Fartcoin. Is that Cubic right there? That doesn't look like the right chart to me. Am I looking at the right one, chat? This looks wrong. What's the ticker on Cubic? Because I just use the exchange, the blockchain. I don't actually hold the native token. Well, I do, but it's locked up. I've seen the same chart on TradingView, but it's off. Yeah, though SXT was a long-term hold. It is. SXT is a long-term hold. However, I'm going to trade it to grow my bag. You know what? Let me try Googling Cubic. Yeah, SXT is probably going to do what its potential is meant to do next cycle, but it'll get some. It's starting to get narrative. It just partnered with AVAX. Exchanges has better charts for Q. That's the problem, is I can't really do it on here. I'm going to try to pull it up on CoinMarketCap. That should work. That looks right. The problem is let me see here. We'll do all time. Okay, so Cubic is an ascending, broadening wedge, so it's about to dip. Okay? That doesn't mean that it doesn't get one more pump first. It's hard to chart on this. But that other chart on TradingView was actually right. But it was just a little bit off. I just can't tell you the price. But what I can show you is what it'll probably do. So it'll probably pump up one more time. Let's see. But that's already kind of like 3 waves. It could potentially pump up one more time up to about here and then come down. But it could drop now. I would say it probably drops now. It kind of lines up with the moon cycle. Let me check out Fartcoin. By the way, if you're throwing out projects and I don't get to you, that's because I have to get to the subscribers first. So please bear with me, and I will do my best to get to everyone's TA. Amanda, thank you for the follow. All right, let's see here. We did cubic. Let's do fart. I'm telling you this right now. I will always hold one of my fart coins just so that I can say I'm holding a fart. And I think I'm not the only one. I'm going to literally gift everyone, all my crypto bros, a fart coin for Christmas this year. That's my Christmas gift plan this year. Oh, dude, fart coin's like a diamond bottom. Now, it doesn't mean that it won't dip a little bit lower. It could come all the way down to like 80 to 79 cents. And then it's a massive, massive, massive diamond bottom. But technically it's kind of a diamond bottom now, but it's kind of breaking structure, which leads me to believe it may be even bigger. But if it is this bigger diamond bottom, then that means it's going up to probably a new all-time high. That's where I'm thinking. You're unfamiliar? What is the moon cycle? Okay, so I noticed this because one of my hobbies is stargazing. And what I noticed is that the markets tend to pump on the full moon and they tend to drop on the new moon. We're going into the new moon. We're getting this big drop. Right? And call me crazy, but if you go into indicators on TradingView and type in moon, it comes up with the moon phases and it shows you. So here was the full moon. It pumped right before and then it's dipped down. The new moon is about to happen right now. And then we should go back into the full moon. So as you can see, we have a full moon right here. Boom, it pumped until the new moon. You see that? So full moon, pumped until new moon, dropped until full moon. It got a little bit of a pump, and it tends to do it every other moon. Not always, but sometimes it's every other, sometimes it's every. But you can see here with Fartcoin, full moon, new moon. What months are those? So this was from July 10th to July 24th. That's what the moon cycle is. And here's the thing is, this should all be completely random, but because people agree on it and see the patterns, see the different things, people trade in unison, which makes it become real. Just because it's not real doesn't mean that it doesn't manifest into reality because enough people agree on it. That's all I'm saying. Mar Lopez, thank you for the heart me. Francesca, thank you for the heart me. Jesus for the heart me and the 20 popular votes and the 50 goats and TikTok seller with the 6 roses. Thank you guys very much. All right. Who was next? We did Fartcoin. We can do Arrow. A lot of the community here holds Arrow. Aerodrome Finance is a good one. Ooh, is that a bull flag? Or is that a diamond top? I don't know. I'm seeing heavy, heavy sell pressure on this bad boy. Look at all these wicks and no wicks on the bottom. This thing wants to come down, baby. This thing is coming down to $1, or it can come down even lower to 88 cents. What does the diamond top mean? It is a pattern. AB, I would recommend you get in the TA class because I teach all of this stuff. So that way you can read these charts better and you can do better trades. I do not teach what the average TA you would find. Yeah, join on the Discord and sign up. It's hashtag TA dash class dash sign up. You send a message in there that you want to get signed up. Gotta wait for the kids to go to school. Hey, no worries. You know what's great, AB Writer, is all the previous classes are recorded. So you can sign up for the class and get all the previous recordings and get caught up and then jump into the class up to speed. And then when you get into the class, any questions you have on any of that I've given, you can ask me about it live there in the class. So that way nobody falls behind. So here's the thing is, if you cannot make the live class, you can still take the TA class, because there's a lot of people that are signed up for the TA class that don't actually show up to the class. What they do is they're deluxe subscribers with me. They get the videos, they watch them, and then they message me back and I coach them on the information one-on-one. And with your deluxe subscription and the TA class, you get one-on-one. Yeah, and the recordings are good because you can rewatch them. But with your deluxe subscription, you also can say, hey, can you reiterate this a little bit better for me or whatever, and I can talk about it, and then we can recap things in the live or whatever, and I can add them to the next thing so that everybody understands and is able to absorb the information. But from what I've heard from you, chat, is that my teaching style is really good. I was worried that I was going to struggle with being a teacher, but evidently I'm good at it. So, hey, I've been busy on Sundays, so I just watch the recordings. Exactly. You don't actually have to be in the class to benefit from it. Jesus is in the class. TikTok Seller's in the class. HD is in the class. He says he is a great teacher. Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I was unsure of myself, but I knew that I needed to get this information out to you guys. And thank you guys for the follows. Is there really no way you can bring me up now? You can after you're live to allow boxes. I'm not going to just end the live, but if you want to come on to Discord, I will bring you up, brother. That's the best I can do. What up, Crypto Bro? Cosmic Crypto is in the house. What's up, Cosmic? My favorite creator. Cosmic was the first creator that I ever followed. And he's so funny. I can't. I just can't with it. Every time I watch it, I'm just like, either I'm like smacking my head or I'm just laughing because freaking Chad. All right. If you guys don't follow Cosmic Crypto, make sure you follow him. Phenomenal creator. Absolutely love and adore him. And he's just a great human being. And he doesn't feed you bullshit, okay? A lot of these creators will feed you bullshit. My guy, bro, like, he brings it down to reality, just like I do here. Appreciate you guys, my doodads. Oh, dude, much appreciated to you. You and Mega both made me want to become a creator. Cosmic and Mega influenced me so much that I wanted to become a creator myself. You're skeptical of Discord. Hey, man, it is what it is, bro. If you want to come up, we have people come up on Discord all the time. Where's Josh at? I'm going to bring Josh up on Discord. Let's talk to Joshy. But yeah, dude, I totally get it, bro. Like, nobody wants to get scammed. This is an anti-scam zone, okay? I think Josh is on a bird right now. But yeah, dude, I totally get it, brother. But we can talk in the chat. You know, we're here. I'm listening, brother. Tell me, who hurt you? What are your tells from the crypto? By the way, that's a coined phrase by Cosmic Crypto. I give credit where credit's due. I do not steal anybody's shit, okay? Tales from the crypto. I must have spit cereal out of my nose when I heard that. FOMO hurts me. Yeah. TikTok is not great either. That's fair. It does allow this. Yeah. And I think it's good for us to have, man, I'm kind of bummed that I didn't do it the other way so I could have guests up. But it is what it is, man. But I am listening to you, brother. Anything you want to say and put it in the chat, we can talk about it, bro. I just want to know who hurt you. Because that's the whole reason for me going live and doing all of this, is because I saw so many people just getting wrecked, right? And just getting hurt. And I don't want people to be turned off to crypto, because I think this is maybe the last opportunity you're going to have to create generational wealth. And so I want people to be educated on what's going on here. People are mad because their stop losses got hit. Yep. See why I don't trade with stop losses? If you trade with my strategy that I teach in the TA class, you're not going to need a stop loss. Okay? The who hurt you is annoying, but I haven't blocked you because you're at least allowing comments. I'm sorry, man. I'm just being silly with the who hurt you thing. Bro, I'm an entertainer, bro. Like, come on. But tell me, okay? Let me rephrase what I'm saying. What is it that you have noticed that makes you believe that we can't chart this, or we can't predict any of this? What factual information? Obviously, you're entitled to an opinion. If that's your opinion, you are completely in the right to have an opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. But what I want to know is, what facts do you have to back up your what you're saying? The efficient market hypothesis. You're trading and what X with no stop loss? I'm just trading by reading the candles, bro. It's a total different. Dude, the way I trade is nothing you've ever seen before, okay? Nothing you've ever seen, and it's by far the most accurate I've ever seen. And chat would agree with me. Give to send me. Yeah, show me your data. Show me why you can't predict the market, because I do it regularly. If you aren't familiar with that, you aren't going to like me tomorrow. Hey, dude, that's fine, because I actually have a fact checker. Now, she's not employed anymore, but I can have her dig into things. And by tomorrow, I'll be very well versed in what you're talking about. Market, I'll tell you this, efficient market hypothesis, I think I know what you're talking about, but you have to remember there's like hundreds of people watching right now. So I don't want to say anything that misleads anybody, because that's the whole point of this show, is to not spew out nonsense and make sure that everything is fact-based. So what's your cost for your special group? It's $25 an hour, 4 hours over the month. Well worth it. Pays for itself. Everything that I offer pays for itself. But it's up to you to actually apply them and make it work for you. But even with my coaching, it's only like $9 a month. And it's 5 days a week where you can message me and I'll give you TA on demand for whatever you want and help you come up with a strategy, but you have to apply those strategies for it to work. You don't want things to be fact-based. Did I hear you? No, I do want them to be fact-based. Everything here is based off facts. Okay? Now I factor in moon cheese and, fake nonsense, and those things do drive the market, but the information that I spread, it has to be 100% based in facts. I do give opinions, but when I do give an opinion, I say clearly, this is my opinion, this is what I believe. But the facts are different. And I will say, this is the fact. Fan Jam, speak of the devil, and he will present himself. Could I come up and ask someone general questions? Yes, but you got to do it through Discord, brother, because I'm in dual view right now, and they don't allow me to have guests. You can come on as a co-host, but I can't have, the only way we can do it is through Discord. So if you cannot go live on TikTok and be a co-host, you can come on to Discord and we can chat through there. 45K likes. Wow. You guys are phenomenal. At that rate, we should be at 200K likes by the end of the show. Dual view is so much better, my professional opinion. I agree. I think that, especially with viewing the charts, sometimes you need a clearer view of what's going on. So Aerodrome looks like it's coming down to me. Aerodrome is coming down. It should fill the fair value gap here. $1 to, it could go even as low as 81 cents. I don't think it'll go that low, but it could. Seeing you in full is good. Thank you. Also free speech. Yes. That's why we're moving to X. Because people cannot play games on X. I can say whatever I want and people can hate all they want, but they can't retaliate. That's the difference. That's why we're moving to X. Because there's a bunch of children on here. Keyboard warriors. So you're doing longs or shorts at some X depending on your information you come up with. I pretty much only do longs. I will do shorts from here and there. But mainly I'm doing longs. X is doing good right now. I wish I could see how many people are watching on X. It's all so new to me. I'm still getting used to it. And if you're watching on X, don't forget to follow. If you're watching on TikTok or Twitch, YouTube, send me a follow, become a subscriber. If you subscribe to YouTube, it's free. That's just the way it is. And I do not charge for super chats on YouTube. So you can chat there for free as well. I try to make everything as affordable as possible. What's my YouTube name? Every platform I'm at Oz the Crypto Goat, all lowercases, no spaces. Every single platform, you're going to find me there. All right, guys. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. What's our next TA project? Actually, even better, what is our next big thing? What is the next narrative? I believe that the next narrative is safety, security, and privacy. Boom. Midnight. Privacy matters. I believe that Midnight is going to do massive things. If you haven't gotten your airdrop, get into the Discord so you can figure out how to get the airdrop, baby. Nice shill. I'm not shilling anything because you can't even buy Midnight yet. You can't even buy it yet, baby. How am I shilling something you can't buy? New tech. But I'll tell you this. I talked to the devs of Midnight. I got my Midnight. Okay. I talked to the devs. Dude, this tech is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be massive. It's going to be mind-blowing for crypto. Fetch AI. Let's take a look at it. Cardano's mind-blowing. Bro, Bitcoin is coming to Cardano, and the layer 2 for Bitcoin is going to make it faster, cheaper, and give it utility. Check this out, chat. This is bullish. This is a wedge pattern. This should send it up to $1.11 to like maybe $1.10. Fetch AI looks bullish, baby. Even if it drops low, I think it would be a stop loss trigger, and then it'll take off. But Cardano is legit. Cardano is proof of stake, all right? Anything that works with staking is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. And Cosmic Crypto is the one that turned me on to this. And I didn't even realize it until he spelled it out. And I was like, he's so right. And I was like, this is where it's at. Staking is the future. The goat gift button is stuck. Dang, 50 goats. Thank you so much, Mr. Pags. Thank you so much. I can't do the goat anymore. Ever since I lost my voice doing the goats, I can't do it anymore. It's just those vocal cords are done. They're Dunskies. Oh, you know what we're missing? We almost forgot the tunage, guys. Goat Tribe. Goat Tribe, chat. I'm trying to turn you on to the greatest RWA project that's not even fully developed yet. This is the tokenization of the music industry, is what these guys are doing. They're paving the way for tokenization of the music industry, chat. Okay? This is going to be the future. Okay? Music, right? Because of copyright issues and stuff and piracy, this is going to decentralize and put the power of the value of the music back in the hands of the artist. This is the greatest technology that has ever reached the music industry for the artist. Artists have been taken advantage of since the beginning of music, okay? And now that we finally have RWAs for music, this is going to bring freedom to music. I'm an artist, okay? Like, if you look at my arm, chat, like, it's nothing but music stuff, okay? Stage stuff. Chat, musicians have been taken advantage of for so long. Listen to this, chat. And it's all about goats. Artists write their name in blood and then regret it. Oh, man. Don't even get me started about the vampire contract, bro. We're going to have to take that one to Twitch and X. What is the token name? Token of what? OMG X 100%. What do you mean? I keep forgetting we can use that. Oh, I know, right? We can talk on X. and not have to pay for commercials. The reason I use Twitch is because I was like, oh, like this is where we can say whatever we want. What chart do I have on my screen? This is Fetch AI. Chat, check this out. Wait, what happened? Chat, check this out. This is crypto. You should see the goats in my wallet. They're absolutely fantastic. I actually kind of want to pull them up. You are the goat. So sick. I like this song. LF Goat. And because I own the NFT for the Goat Tribe, I own the rights to use the music, baby. What blockchain is the music on? It's on Cardano. But you can listen to it on YouTube, Spotify, pretty much anywhere music is available, you can hear it. Have you heard the song We're Not Done by XRP Bags? It's my favorite music video. I have not, but I don't have the rights to it, so I can't listen to it on the show. So I have the rights to this music. And why wouldn't I have it? Why wouldn't I own the Goat Tribe music and Goat NFTs? Come on. Sick. Check it when you can. I will. 100. I will listen to it. How dope is this? Oh, shoot. So chat, what do you think of this amazing? Holy crap. EBBcoin.com with a ton of gifts, heart me's and I love yous and lightnings and corn and more lightnings and club cheers. Thank you so much. Dude, I'm feeling this song too, right? And they do like punk, they do metal, they do like every genre. They do like electronic music. It's fire, chat. And the developer for this tech was on the live on Tuesday. So if you missed that live, go watch it on YouTube. Okay? The developer of this came on the show. Hold on, where's LF Goat? Check out this song, chat. This is fire. And I just made the drone footage from Rare Evo. And so it's all Goat Tribe music. so sick, chat. I absolutely love these guys. They're phenomenal. And I had so much fun partying with these guys in Vegas. It was actually crazy. Alexa Delgado made it to X and says uncensored. Absolutely. Welcome, Alexa. Welcome to the dark side. Which crypto? This is Fetch AI that I have pulled up right here. This is XRP. But what I love is not only the music, by the way, all this music is AI generated. So a developer developed this technology. Now there's a human aspect to it, okay? So it's not 100% AI, but it's so well done because it's a dev creating it. It's freaking phenomenal. This is the future of music. Thoughts on XRP utility? I think they're going to go with RLUSD, and the XRPL will need XRP for a liquidity pool. But I do think that there's a possibility that native tokens are on their way out, and stable coins are the new thing. That is a definite possibility. Obviously, that's speculation, right? We don't know for sure. We don't know 100%, but it seems like that is the direction that they're headed. ETFs? Yeah, we could potentially get ETFs. I think Cardano and Solana are next in line for ETFs. So we shall see. Cardano's going to pump hard when it gets that ETF, baby. Cardano and Solana. Let me tell you what right now. Any project that gets the ETFs this cycle is going to see new all-time highs. Everything else is probably going to fall to the wayside because the liquidity is more spread out than it's ever been. There's more projects than there's ever been. Can't see the chart. Is that Fetch AI? Yeah, that was Fetch AI. Sean BRYK. And I do apologize, everyone. I have 5 different chats going on at the same time. So if I do not read your chat right away, I do apologize, but we are multi-streaming. This is the GOAT multiverse, and you're in it, baby. You are in the GOAT multiverse, and we're just growing like crazy. Oh, Scotty Dog, what is up, my brother? I'm doing well. Good to see you. I resubbed on Twitch. Thank you. I appreciate that. And remember, when you do those things, like, I appreciate it. And if you're just trying to support or whatever, the best way to support the show, and no obligation here, but the best way to support the show is to send donations, because 100% of that donation comes to me, and TikTok and Twitch, they take percentages of that, right? And also I have to pay taxes on them. So when you send a donation directly to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal, there's no taxes, and I receive all the revenue. That is the best way to support. TikTok seller subscribed for 4 months on Twitch. Thank you, brother. Ada, is that Josh? Oh, that's TikTok seller. I was like trying to see who's who. I'm still learning who is who on X, right? I know who you guys are now on Twitch. I know who you guys are on YouTube. YouTube's still kind of new. The GOAT T-verse, I know. The GOAT stash. You know, I want to pull up my NFTs, but I got to do this in a way that I'm not showing my wallet. I hope I didn't close that window. Cursing out these motherfuckers, hating goats, they only suffer I might have accidentally closed it. Can't see you live on X. Chat, anybody else see me live? Holy crap, the gifts are flying in. We've made a whole $3 this live. Scotty Dog, thank you for the Tiny Trek and the Heart Me and Mr. Pags with, holy crap, hundreds and hundreds of goats and counting. Holy crap. That is goated. Mr. Pags with 264 goats. Holy crap. X does have a delay though. Yeah, I've noticed that every other platform has a slight delay, whereas TikTok is like right now. And that, you know, that's why we're going to keep TikTok, okay? But the thing is you want to get on these other platforms, because if we get slapped in the face with a 1-inch Loch Ness Monster banana, all right, you're going to want to know where to go after. Tech CEO, what's up, brother? What is going on, brother? Tech CEO, what do you think about these bangers, bro? I have the rights to this music. It's all music that's about goats and crypto, bro. It's all crypto goat music. LF Goat is the name of this song, bro. It is so goated. So goated. Octopus. Wait, what? Octopus what? The Goatee verse or the Octopus? Octaverse. That sounds kind of cool, the Octaverse. The Oztaverse. Tech CEO, thank you for being here, brother. When are you coming on the show, bro? I invited you to come on the show months ago. And you ghosted me, bro. You owe me a live. The 1-inch Loch Ness Monster banana, baby. That is my next meme coin. And it's going to be OILB. That's going to be the ticker. You're in either way. I got you, brother. I want to have you on, man. But if you come onto the show, you have to wear the hat and glasses, brother. That's the only way this works. 1 inch to the moon. You know what? Let's TA 1 inch. One inch. You know, I was a little skeptical about the 1 inch thing. And then I realized these things. Hey, where's my Loch Ness Monster? All right, hold on. There he is. The 1 inch Loch Ness Monster banana. Uh-oh. That's not, we can't have that, chat. I do not own the rights to that song. Let me fix this. Let me fix this, chat. Hold on. Only goat music. Only goat. Oh, I think it's because I had it on shuffle. I wear the hat and glasses on X Spaces. Yes, bro. Dude, that's what made me notice you, by the way. I saw you and I saw the hat and the glasses and I was like, this guy's got the juice. People like that. I stay wearing it. Nice. Do you wear it in public? Because I dress like this in public. Like this is what I wear unless I'm at like something like Rare Evo. I wear a suit. You are behind in X. It doesn't sync up. Yeah, X has a delay. And I believe that is for, you know, like nudity and things like that. That's the reason why. So they don't have like the same monitoring system that TikTok has, where TikTok's is instantaneous. There's a delay on there, so if it does happen, it's removed before it hits the screen. And Scotty Dog, we got to get you on the show, brother. We got to get you on the show, man. 'Tis your turn to enter the limelight, sir. Chris Garcia, thank you for the heart me. I appreciate you guys so much, man. You guys are just amazing. Oh, let's look at SXT. Yeah, dude. Of course. You guys are both welcome. I believe that it is very important that creators work together, collaborate together, bounce ideas off each other, even if we don't agree. Hey guys, you hear this song? This is the Goats. It's a little poppy punk for me, but I like it. It's crazy. I have the rights to all this goat crypto music. Yeah, SXT looks pretty good. And remember, chat, I told you that SXT was could probably come down and fill that 7 cents. And it could still go that low. Like 0707 is the sweet spot, baby. 0707. That's the sweet spot. That's the buy order. When it hits that number, I will probably buy. But we're well out of balance here. So this thing wants to send soon. Now it could be in a reversal, but let me chat. Hear me out. Let's say that this thing drops all the way down to 6.5 cents or 6 cents again, right? You know what that ends up being? A massive double bottom, which means it's coming back to 16 cents. And when I say it's coming back to 16 cents, it's gonna do it fast. Yep, double bottom. And I think that that's what it makes. So I'm probably gonna buy some at 7 and some at 6.5 and some at 6. 139, baby. 139 into this thing. And here's the thing. I do not normally condone DCA. But there is a time and a place for it. And right now we are looking for entries into the market before alt season. Now would be the time, right? And then after, we DCA out. You need an exit strategy as well as an entrance strategy. Okay? X is really clear sound. Thank you, brother. That's what it's. So here's the thing is, X runs through OBS. The sound quality is going to be better on YouTube, X, and Twitch because they all run through OBS. Now, I can run TikTok through OBS, but I won't be able to have guests on. I won't be able to do anything. I won't be able to do dual layer format. So my hands are kind of tied. I do have my stream keys to do that. But your audio and video quality are just going to be so much better. So it's up to you. I get it. TikTok's addicting. I got out of Edge because it was hunting for the fair value gap. Yeah, I don't blame you, brother. I believe he was talking about SXT just now. I was. Space and Time has no fair value gaps to fill, really, though. It kind of does here at like 7 cents, but not really because they've technically been filled. It filled perfectly. Nice. Let's pull up Edge. Chat, are you listening to these lyrics? Oh, yeah. I would say this looks healthy, but these long wicks here. Now, it could continue up here to retest, but I think it's starting to lose its hype. We'll have to keep an eye on this. Let me go into a lower time frame on this one. That kind of looks like a diamond top to me. And I would say it even kind of looks like a double top. Now, it's got a spike in here, but you can easily, you know, because they're never perfect. This thing probably wants to come down to 33 cents. XCN. You know what I'm excited for is to get a copy of the Web3 glossary. Apparently, I'm in it. What's up, Josh? We were just talking about you. Josh, did you see the meme I made about you, TikTok seller, and Al? The new squad. By the way, chat, give some love and a shout out to TikTok seller and Josh. They have been helping me with creating content and more my short frame content and clipping my previous lives and stuff. So thank you guys for that. Much appreciated. Mother Dragons, thank you so much for all your help and support. What's up, Adam? Buy the dip, y'all. Normally, I would say that's a dangerous sentiment, but I think right now is the right move, is to DCAN. 139. But I think we're going to come down until about the 25th, maybe the 27th, and then it should be all up from there. First choice, thank you for the 2 hat and mustaches, baby. Thank you so much. This was the bear trap, in my opinion, since BlackRock is selling. Is BlackRock selling? I told you guys this. Literally right before BlackRock sold anything, I was like, if they sell 1 penny, market's going to tank. LFG, let's fucking goat. You know what song I like? Crypto Wives. Check this out. Chat, this is dope. I'm turning it up. I did not make the music, but I know the developer that created this, and I have the rights because I own the NFT. First choice, thank you for the money gun. Money gun, baby. All right, what was I supposed to be looking at? I got distracted. This is why I need Jesse here. I miss having Jesse. Blake says XCN, but somebody, can you check BIO? Yeah, I got you. I don't remember what the previous ones, but I got to do what the subscribers went first. So Blake, I do apologize, but I got to get to the subs TA first, okay? So if you want to sub, much appreciated. If not, just stick around and I will get to it, okay? Bio. Is it Bio Protocol? All right, Bio Protocol. Ooh, Big Baller with another banger. Chat. Big Baller with another banger. I think this one's got more to send, brother. Now it could hit here at 118 and stop, but I would say not. I would say not. That doesn't feel right to me. This one wants to keep going. So what's our next psychological? And here's what I'm thinking. Oh, look at this. Maybe this turns into a cup and handle. Maybe it pulls back a little bit and this is a cup and handle. Maybe. This is kind of like a tilted cup and handle right here. It's a little out of structure. This is a cup and handle kind of. It's kind of doing like it wants to cup and handle kind of thing. I think this one's got more in the tank, baby. This one's got some juice in it. And especially with everything else being down, this one going, the FOMO is real, baby. All right. So where would the next zone of resistance be? Let's measure. Let's go with that, right? Yeah, 20 cents. 20 cents, baby. That's where I'd be taking profits. I would probably take some at 19.5 just to be, because like that 20 cent is like that psychological number, right? So because it's right here at like 18 cents, it's about to break that. 20 cents sounds about right. But I would think 19.5 would be a good spot to start DCAing out. And then if it does hit 20, it'll probably get a pullback. And if it looks like it's going to send from there, you can put those back into it. Is POLS a ticker? Chat, this is so hard. I freaking love this music, man. It's goated and it's crypto. Like, how can I not love it? It's so good, chat. Reserve the rights. I own the rights to it. I hold the NFT for this. Therefore, I own the rights to the music. Check out the NFTs, bro. So the NFTs are on the rolling papers. Oh, reserve rights for like TA. Everybody, chat, Cuban Diesel, Brianna Cook. I will try to get to your projects, but I have to get to the subscribers first. So if you want to subscribe and help support, the channel and help support what we're doing, appreciate it. Otherwise, stick around and I will get to you guys. There's a whole list of people though. So like, I might not get to you if you're not a subscriber. We will see. Okay. I will try my best. Okay. I really want to help, but I have to because they pay for that right. Polka starter? Is this on like the polka.net? Okay. Okay. Are you in this right now? It double bottomed. It fulfilled that pattern. So I would imagine it's probably going to come down. Fair value gap all the way to 18 cents. 18 and a half. Now it could come down to 20 cents, stop, and then go up from there. I don't think that happens though. I think it wants to come and fill that candle. That's too much green candle for it to not fill it. So it should come back down here to about like 18.5. What's your opinion on WeFi coin soon to be released by the Trump family? I heard about that. My opinion is it's a meme coin, and it's probably going to pump and then it's going to rug. That's my opinion. All right, let's see here. SKL. 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 Gemini on X and XRP MasterCard was that. So Gemini, I don't know if that is real, but I do know that Gemini is going public. So there's probably going to be a lot of fake FUD around it. Moon cheese news to make it pump. So if you're interested in getting fact checking, make sure you subscribe to Jesse's channel. All right. I think that SKL will probably either stop where it did at 2-3 cents, right? Or it falls to like 0.274 and then turns up from there. But I don't think so. I think it wants to fill this FVG at 0.231. That seems about right to me. And it's not going to be a straight shot down. It'll probably do something like this, you know, just kind of, and then bam, right? All right, what was next? Did you start taking profits on Aerodrome or Morpho? That is, I take profits on everything, okay? But what I would say is if you're wondering when to take profits or whatever, either get into coaching or get in the TA class, man. That looks like a bull flag to me, baby. ARB. But that could also be misleading. There is a fair value gap at 41. Okay. It is a flat bottom. So this is bearish. This is a bear flag, ladies and gentlemen. You got to be careful with these bull flag looking ones. The bottom is flat. This thing is coming down either to 43 or 41. All right. We've got about 1 week left of downward movement, and then it's on like Donkey Kong, baby. Crypto is a Ponzi scheme. Wake up. Not if you're trading it. If you're left holding the bag, yes. But as a trader, it is a money printing machine. So those who just buy it and hold it, yeah, you are 100% correct. But those of us that are trading, we're not getting left holding the bag. And that's where, Myers, I would tell you, you need coaching to understand what you're actually looking at and dealing with. Because this is something that can be good, but for the uneducated neophyte in crypto, you're going to get obliterated here. Let's see. STF. STF USD, is this the right chart? I see STFX. I don't see stiff. Is this the Stifler meme coin? STG. Oh, see, now you're messing with me, bro. Now you're messing with me. STG. All right, we got a descending channel here, which means it could pump. However, that pump could be short-lived. It could just come up like this and then come down, and that would be the H&S. But short term, it should come down. It should come down and fill either 16 cents or 15.7. Okay, and then it should be up from there. What broker am I using to place my trades? I'm using multiple different things. I'm using different wallets. I'm using different exchanges. And I do not recommend any of them. So you got to do your own research on that one. Find out what's best for you. I would recommend finding out something that is fast, doesn't shut down on you or sign you out, is easy to use, and has low fees. Cubic is probably the only one that I would say as an exchange or a blockchain. Cubic is good. You use Webull? Ooh, no. You want to own your, not your keys, not your crypto, right? So you want it like a self-custody exchange. Webull's fine though. Yeah, that's like the people that trade crypto on PayPal. Like, how noob can you get, right? All right, chat. MVP, what's up? How you doing? I agree. I started last week. Hey, EXU, what I would say is invest in yourself before you invest in the market, okay? And what I would say is you have time, don't FOMO, invest in yourself, and either be a deluxe subscriber and let me coach you, or sign up for the TA class. Let me teach you, okay? Invest in education, invest in knowing what you're buying. Invest in yourself, invest in knowledge, and then get into the market, because we're in the middle of a bull run. Right now is not the time for accumulation. If you're trading, you're in the right place right now. But be very careful, you can get wrecked. I'm here to help people, new people. That is my whole goal. So EXU, reach out to me. If anything, if you can't afford to do that, you probably can't afford to be investing into this market right now. That's for sure. But if you can't afford to, at least send me a follow, okay? And keep watching the show so that way you can get real education from a creator that's not just going to pump you with everything that you want to hear, so that you throw your money into the market so that they can use you as exit liquidity. Don't become someone else's exit liquidity, chat. Okay? Let me help you. All right? I don't care if my bags pump or not. Okay? Me, I'm mostly divested from crypto. I'm mostly holding defense stocks. Okay? So, like, I don't have everything to gain like these other creators do. I bought $6 of Solana on Cash App. Will it make me rich? Probably not. Mr. Non-Fungible, what's up, brother? I want to pull up my NFTs for you guys. Still buying SXT? Absolutely.
Hitting shots and singing threes, then come back for more. Fuck it, it's like an all-out war. Every project sucks but mine. Okay, maybe 3 or 4. Decent projects on a chain. Come on, bro, just use your brain and stop for ding. Everything, no, okay, I'll bring.
I don't know how I got signed out of my lace.
You brought this flood upon yourself. That's why your back stay on the shelf. Spreading lies, spreading rumors, you a bitch. We overcome the fuzz.
Damn, this music is so fire. So fire. Dude, chat. These guys literally made an NFT of a goat with a twisty mustache and airdropped it to me. These guys are freaking phenomenal. I love these guys. All right, what's the next project? Should we look at SXT one more time? I don't really trade meme coins. I got some fart coins. Just because I want to say I'm holding a fart. I'm going to gift people fart coin for Christmas. So I'm hoping to have made a nice return from it by then. And I bought the bottom. Like 87 cents and $1 is what I bought it at. And it's only going to go up. I'm giving everybody a bag of farts for Christmas this year. Space and Time, baby. Space and Time's about to pump, but probably only to 0.78. If it goes higher than that, it'll go to 0.8. Mr. Non-Fungible, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Have you heard of Alt 5 and Wi-Fi? I've heard some things, but not really into them. Not really into it. All right, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the show with your friends. We're at 83K likes, chat, in less than 2 hours. That is phenomenal. We're gonna hit 200K at this rate, guys. I need some TA help. I got you, Nlock. Nlock though, I have some availability right now, but I have a bunch of that I have to cover from the past. So I got to get to people who in order or with subscribers. So if you subscribe, brother, I can bump you to the top of the list. Otherwise, you got to just stick around because I got to cover a few. XCN. XCN looks good. Mind you, there is a nasty fair value gap all the way down here to 9.5 cents. It'll probably stop at 1 cent. So I think this one's coming. XCN's coming down to 1 cent, baby, and then it should make a turnaround. But it got a nice head and shoulders here. It's coming down to 1 cent. Have you tried the big baller strategy yet? Nlock says, I live that strategy. No, dude. Big baller is one of the people in the chat here, and he's come up with a strategy on how to find new projects. It's actually really amazing, and the guy is calling them every single day and just raking it in. Dude, I haven't personally tried the strategy yet, but I have seen him do it, and he's like, we're messaging every day, right? And he's telling me it's clearly working. If what he's telling me is the truth, it's clearly working. So, and I believe TikTok Seller is using that strategy now. And I've noticed TikTok Seller is showing me these new projects for me to TA every day. And I think that's coming from that new strategy. It looks, on paper, it looks good. I have not personally tested it myself, so I will tell you that right now. But it is being tested. We are channeling that energy, baby. So we'll see how it plays out. But you have to understand, this is science, right? It needs to work at least 3 times consistently, right? And then you got a solid strategy. But I'll tell you what, Big Baller, he's been killing it. Cuban Diesel, thank you for the chatting popcorn revolution. Thank you for the You're Awesome MVP. Thank you for the 10 popular boats and the Heart Me. Cuban Diesel, thank you for the crabs and the Heart Me. First Choice, thank you for the Money Gun and the 2 hat and mustaches. Mother Dragons, thank you for the popular boat. Thank you guys. Thank you for the Heart Me's, everyone. Tech CEO, Chris Garcia, Mother Dragons, Mr. Pags with the 264 goats. Thank you guys for your support. I appreciate you guys. You guys are phenomenal. Enlock, thank you for the Heart Me. Chat, I have a question for you. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that we're about to hit alt season right now. And put a 2 in the chat if you think that this is a super cycle and we're not getting an alt season. Okay? I want to know what you guys think and what the consensus is here. Because this is a good 1 and 3. 2, bunch of 2s. Okay? What is the consensus here? Because I will tell you right now, whatever the consensus is, B says 2. We got a few 1s. Super cycle takes longer, and that's what's being shown on the charts. I kind of agree. Viewer description says 3. Alt season begins when the Fed lowers interest rates. Yeah, kind of. And I don't think that's happening for a while. And so if that is the sentiment, then it's highly likely we're in a super cycle. The thing is the super cycle. I would call it extended cycle. But the longer we go without a rate cut, the more likely we're going to hit higher numbers. We need the government to print money. Yeah, but the more time that goes by without a rate cut, the more the top is up and we just kind of tick up and down, slowly creeping our way up, right? Which allows, over time, people, they're getting new paychecks, they're getting new money coming that they're putting into the market, which is lifting things up slowly over time. Okay, the more of that liquidity and time that we have before an interest rate cut, the better off, right? And then once we get those rate cuts, boom. So the longer it takes, the better it is for the market. We shall see. Institution involvement means they're figuring out how to trick us so we make bad decisions, in my opinion. I 100% agree with that sentiment. The new money doesn't match the selling. Exactly. It's just enough to keep it up, but keep it from crashing. There's nothing super about this super cycle. Ethereum still hasn't hit a new all-time high. Exactly. I think we're moving into alt season. People are capitulating now. That is true. But I think it's moon cycle. This is normal movement. We should be going down over the next week. Now, we should have had a little bit of a pump before and then came down. But instead, they decided, you know what? We're going to trigger stop losses. We're going to hit people into capitulation and bring it down. And I think that that's why I'm leaning more towards not super cycle. So everyone's saying super cycle. That seems to be the consensus in the chat, okay? Because that is the consensus, that leads me to believe the opposite, okay? Because let me tell you right now, they manipulate things, okay? So if they're pushing a narrative, they're going to do whatever the opposite of that narrative is. It's all reverse psychology. So I'm going to believe that we are nearing the top and we are headed to alt season. Exactly. Take a pool and go with the minority. Exactly. No, all the influencers aren't saying super. I know that, but what I'm saying is the consensus is that we are going into a super cycle. Therefore, I'm believing the opposite. IMX. IMX. That's Gemini. IMX. IMX is a double top. IMX is coming down to 40 cents, 40 and a half. And it could potentially go lower. Man, that's a bummer. IMX had the double bottom and it just didn't happen for it. That doesn't mean that it can't turn around and go. If it does go, it should go to 104. Every cycle is full of all the mentalities that we're going through in this cycle. Exactly. It's like everyone's always like, oh, this time is different. It's not. It's not. History doesn't repeat itself. It rhymes, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little bit different this time, yes, but adoption is not happening right now. The whole ISO thing is why the whole adoption narrative is flying. ISO is not using crypto yet. It will, just not yet. This cycle will disappoint a lot of people. Absolutely, Jason. Absolutely. I don't know, man. Trump hasn't sold any Ethereum yet, which is more proof all-time high is not in yet. I didn't say that Ethereum wasn't going to see I think Ethereum's going to like 8 or 10K. All right. What I'm saying is the super cycle means that Bitcoin is nearing its top. It's going to come down and that's going to flow into alts, which is what will send Ethereum to its all-time high. That makes no sense, Josh. The top is not in for alts. What I'm saying is the top is nearing for Bitcoin. Now, has it hit the top yet? Maybe not. Maybe it goes to like 130, 150. Okay. But I think that would be it. I'll say this cycle is pretty super for those who bought in 2022. Exactly. I've been buying since before that. My bags are a lot smaller than they usually would be. Things are just a little bit different for me now financially. I'm into more secure investments. This is probably the most volatile, most risky investment you could make. Now, taking a high risk investment with a small amount of money can be very profitable. But when you have a large amount of money, you want to take a small risk with that money. What's the next Shiba Inu this cycle, 2025 bull run? I don't know. I think a lot of those dog coins are dead, man. I think that's old news, brother. I think dog coins are old news. Yeah, they're going to pump because there's still Shiba Maxis out there. But it's just not what it used to be, okay? They're not going to see all-time highs. I'll tell you that right now. It's going to be very lackluster. We pump, then dump, then boom, adoption. I don't know if that's correct, but I know we're going to pump and dump, or at least I feel like we're going to pump and dump. And as soon as it dumps, that's when despair hits in the cycle, and where it hits its lowest. Of course, I'm going to buy right away after the dump. And I'll buy it, and I'll hodl and accumulate from that point on until adoption. Because I think adoption like 2030-ish, maybe longer. With AI's progression, okay? AI is moving faster and faster and developing faster and faster every single day. And now it is 100% unregulated for the next 10 years. So I think exponentially compounding that technology on top of each other over time is going to accelerate that move towards adoption, because tasks are going to be done and fulfilled sooner. But that doesn't mean that it's happening now. I think we have some time. I want to buy the bottom. You know, I will trade the cycle and I will buy the bottom, and then I will hodl. Now is not the time for hodling. Hodling is for the bear market. For once we've hit the bottom and you're in accumulation. This is not the time to be accumulating crypto. This is the time to be trading it in the middle of a bull run. We're trading it, and then once it's done, we buy our bags that we hold long term for the next cycle. And then maybe next cycle we'll talk about mass adoption, the proverbial switch getting flipped, right? What's the next Shiba Inu this 2025 bull run? Pudgy Penguins. Pudgy Penguins and Fartcoin. That's the next Shiba Inu. Let's say hypothetically adoption starts now. What's everyone's game plan? Keep taking profits. Make it real money. Have some and take that big payout and put it into something else. Chronos. All right, Cuban Diesel, I will get you on the crow. What, Floki coin? Dude, I think Floki's dead. Okay. Chronos is an ascending, broadening wedge. This is bearish as hell. This is very bearish. That doesn't mean that it doesn't pump one more time, but it's starting to hug here. If it keeps hugging this line, it's gonna drop, and it wants to fill this fair value gap down here all the way to 8 cents, 8.5 cents. And I also see the formulation of a pattern. So it could potentially pump here and fall short, and then now we have a head and shoulders. Yeah. Crow is toasty to the mosty, baby. Toasty. Your top was in right here at 1733. Do I like Chainlink? Absolutely. Chainlink is the juice. What? The Jasmine coin? This is Chronos, not Jasmine. Did you want TA on Jasmine? This one's toasty to the mosty, baby. Now, it doesn't mean that it doesn't have a little bit more pump into it, but it probably doesn't go past 14.9. I bet you it doesn't even hit 15. I bet you it falls short. It is on the high side, so let's just say maybe it fills 15.9. It's still a Head and Shoulders at that point. I think 15.6, 15.5, baby. That's the sweet spot. I think it 15.5, you better get out of this thing. Not financial advice. Give me 4 coins to buy for this bull run. It depends. Do you want utility coins? Do you want meme coins? Do you want most returns? Do you want least returns? I can just throw out some coins for you. I'll tell you what, the blue chip coins are probably, as far as utility coins, altcoins, they're going to do the best as far as alts. Memes, Pudgy Penguins, and Fartcoin. Unless something else comes along, you know, it's hard to say with the meme coins. There's just new meme coins coming every day. 100K likes inbound, guys. 91K likes in 2 hours. Thank you guys so much. Tap away. Tap away, baby. VeChain. That's a good one. 100x to 200x. Can Pudgy do that? Ooh. I mean, maybe in meme coin season. Yeah. Here's the thing is Pudgy Penguins has marketing, brand recognition. I literally have one hanging from my shirt right? They have memes. They have emotes. Even in TikTok, they have emotes. They have playing cards, trading cards. They have everything you can think of Pudgy Penguins. It exists. That's why it's going to do well, right? Because people know it. It's in their brain. It's not going anywhere. So I think Pudgy Penguins is a solid play. And Fartcoin. Fart jokes are never going anywhere. Does it perform like crazy? It has the potential to now because the creator has dumped their supply of the coin. So now it has an opportunity to go to its full potential. Cuban Diesel, thank you for the money gun. Appreciate you. All right, I was supposed to look at VeChain. I got you, Jesus. I'm sorry. VeChain's like a double top. It also kind of looks like a bear flag thing. It looks like everything else, man. It's just hard to say. This is what I would say. If we're going off of, this should hit a new all-time high. Let's just say that from here to here, right? That is the distance we moved last time. Let's put that right here. That would put the price at 10 cents. That sounds about right. And I would say cut that in half. But 10 cents sounds about right. I would say 9.8. 9.8 will probably be the top for VeChain when we go into alt season, baby. That's what I'm thinking. And that would be... yeah, somewhere around there. That lines up with November 23rd. That looks right. Which DeFi play would be good to be into? Yeah, ADA, Cardano. Cardano's good. HBAR's good. Will Brettcoin do well? That's hard to say, man. Here's the thing is, coins like Brettcoin and all these different random coins, man, the liquidity is more spread out than it's ever been. The blue chips are going to do better. Everything else is going to do lackluster. Right? Things like VeChain. VeChain has a good sentiment behind it. You know? Things that have narrative. RWAs have narrative. They're going to do well, right? But if you start getting past like the top 20, even down past the top 50, they're going to do some performance, but not a lot. Like SXT. SXT is probably not going to do very well this cycle. There's no narrative. Now, if it gets narrative, obviously, and it's starting to, it just signed with AVAX, right? The more of that it gets in the news and more partnerships it gets, then yeah, it's going to do great. But SXT is in an accumulation phase right now, right? We're in the middle of a bull cycle and it's an accumulation. That's very rare. What is up, Danny Gibson? How you doing, brother? Yeah, anything under the top 50 is a gamble. Absolutely. Also, ADA has Bitcoin coming to their blockchain and their L2. So, like, that is bullish for ADA. Nico, what's going on? ADA can easily hit $5 in my opinion. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. Let's take a look at ADA. All right, that song's gonna go.
Go try.
ADA looks good to me, bro.
All right. Let's go.
ADA looks good. And it could easily just continue. You said $5 for ADA? Bro. That's a little out there, brother. That seems a little out there for me. I'd just like to see ADA do 2.5. Remember, the liquidity is more spread out, so it may not perform like it has in the past. Not everything will see an all-time high. You know? And guys, don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to this channel, share the show with your friends, send me a follow if you're new here. Hit that follow button, all right? And remember, subscriptions are not the same thing as follows. With your deluxe subscription, you can message me directly and I can help coach you. I also teach a TA class on Discord if you're interested in getting in the TA class. I'm going to teach you things that you're not going to learn from any other trader. Laura, how's it going? Glad to see you. I saw your cucumber video. Oz, are you a fan of Kita? Is that the cat coin on Polkadot? Here's the thing is, ADA has more potential to go higher because it has staking. Kita, let's take a look at it. Reprogramming your brain to produce light and obtain whatever goal you're trying to achieve. Fuck, man, don't give up. You gotta believe in yourself or no one will. I got you, homie, like Sam and Frodo. Is this Kita right here? Kita looks bearish as hell. Okay, this is your opinion. That does not mean that that's what's going to happen. Absolutely. This is my opinion. I just think that, you know, I'm looking at the facts. The facts are the liquidity is more spread out than it's ever been. More money that is in Bitcoin is going to stay in Bitcoin. So it's not going to fall and crash as much as it has. So that's less money that's going to move into the alt sector. And then there's more alts than there's ever been. So that's where that sentiment comes from. Okay. So my opinions are based on facts. That's the difference here. Which coin will go to the moon this cycle? That is a good question. Bitcoin? Dude, why are you ignoring all my questions? I'm seeing a million things rolling in right now. Are you a bot? Are you the real Laura? You're like spamming the chat right now. I can't even keep up with everything that's coming in from you. ADA has potential to benefit from BTC and other chains. Has that. I agree. I agree with that. I'm not sure if that's the actual Laura because of the spam and the way she's talking to me right now. Nope, maybe it is. I can't tell. Laura, you sent me like 30 something messages. I don't even know what question you asked me. I can't even keep up with it. I don't even know. So if you want to ask me a question, go right ahead. I'm more than happy to answer it for you. But I can't just, you have to understand, Laura, that I am streaming on TikTok, Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 different chats all going at the same time. So patience is a virtue. I am doing my very best. All right, is there any subscribers that want to get some TA? Otherwise, I'm going to call it a night. I'm scaling back my hours. So, is there any other projects you guys want done? Not much market moving anyway, yeah. You're good? All right. All right, guys, I'm going to call it a night. Appreciate having you guys. Thank you guys so much. Much appreciated. I don't know why people are... Laura, I don't know why you're upset about the chat. You have to understand, I have so many chats going at one time. I have to read everything. And you sent like 30 of them all at once. So, my apologies. Yeah, jump in the Discord, guys. Everybody click the link in my bio. My Discord is there. And I'll hang out with you guys in the Discord for a little bit after the show here. So click the Discord link in my bio. Come on over to Discord. Let's hang out. And don't forget to follow me on X and YouTube. There are new videos on X and YouTube exclusively. So if you guys want to see the exclusive content, you have to go to X or YouTube. It's not available on TikTok. If we get a super cycle, that would be a W though. Absolutely. I'm not saying that these crazy things can't happen. In my opinion, I just think that we're not. And I like to play things safe, right? And the thing is playing it safe is if it is or it isn't, it's a win. But if I'm not playing it, safe, it's a 50-50 of a win or a loss. So my approach at it is a win either way. Yeah, you could obviously make a little bit more, but I'm not greedy. Either way, I'm going to do absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, it's never bad to play it safe. Never bad to take profits. Just trade it, baby. All right, guys, take care. I'll see you all in Discord. Don't forget to jump on over to the Discord and join us there. And we're going to be hanging out. Shoot, we're at 97K likes. I have to stick around for 100K. All right. We've got 3K likes for 100K likes. In 2 hours. In 2 hours, we almost made 100K likes. That's crazy. I'd rather be receiving conservative numbers, that crazy high numbers that potentially won't happen. Exactly. That is all I'm saying. Have you ever seen a goat climb a mountain? It makes it to the top of the mountain, but sometimes it goes up and it goes down and it jumps sideways. It adapts to its environment. It does the impossible. So it doesn't matter how tall the mountain is. Either way, you're climbing it. Yes, that is a setup for success. Exactly. This is a numbers game, guys, not a lottery ticket. You're not buying lottery tickets here. You're setting up a strategy. Yes, you can win the lottery, all right? But why just try to play the odds when you can literally put the odds in your favor? Which coin will go to the moon this 2025? Timeless. I'm not answering that question. Bitcoin already went to the moon, and it could be circling it a little bit. You know? Come on, bro. All right, chat. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you. Love you guys. You're amazing. Thank you for all the gifts. Nico, thank you for the popular vote and the heart knee. Cuban Diesel, thank you for the money gun. Enlock, thank you for the heart knee. Cuban Diesel with the chatting popcorn. Revolution with the you're awesome. Thank you guys so much. I was just going to say TikTok. Yeah, don't mute them. Just block them. Because they retaliate if you don't block them. Yeah, I don't understand. And I answered his question. 1.5K likes yet left. Yes, 99K likes. We're going to stick around for that 100K mark, baby. You guys are awesome. Thank you guys so much for your overwhelming support, your gifts, your subscriptions, for being in the TA class, and your engagement, your likes and your shares and your follows on my content. Thank you, Josh and TikTok Seller, for helping me with my short content. Thank you guys. Yeah, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, I needed that support more than anything. Having those short videos is so much, and I just don't have the time. And so now I am scaling back the hours for the show, but that's so that I can focus more on growing the social media platforms. The lives are great though. Can anybody tell me how many people are watching on X? Does anybody know?
Hey, go tribe, go tribe. All right, let's go.
56, that is good.
Better than yo bags. Yo bags have a whole bunch of red flags. My bags, they made me rich. Yo bags gonna put you in a dit. My bags bought me a mansion. Yo bags couldn't buy you a sandwich. My bags bigger than a mountain. Yo bags so
Goat
small,
tribe, baby.
my
Goat
bags
tribe.
MS tier. Yo bags, man, I sold that last year. My bags got me sleeping in the penthouse. Yo bags on the couch with a new spouse. My bags full of goats, derps and clays. Yo bags, they're fad, they're a
phase. My bags be around for forever. Your bags gonna rug in the summer. My bags, they the shit, they the bomb. They let Nemo sleep with your mom. Held by car down the
Ay, ay, ay. I just got hit with a banana. Luckily, we're ending live early.
making memes, having fun. Your bags
But you know what? We got more viewers on X than we do on TikTok. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Our first live on X, and we're already doing better. 0.1 million likes, baby. 0.1 million likes. Absolutely. X is where it's at, baby. And we've got a strong support system behind us on X. X is gonna be phenomenal. X is gonna blow up. I will see you guys on Discord. Thank you for the 0.1 million likes. You guys are phenomenal. Love you guys. Appreciate you.
got you singing the blues. My bags going up and to the right. Your bags profits disappear out of sight. My bags Charles bought himself.
What was this one?
Sitting on the shelf. Mine straight from sushi. Yours worse than bad sushi. My bags earn more cause I'm staking. Your bags, your chain.
My bags earn more because I'm staking. Ooh, that's a hard line. That's why I like ADA, the staking, baby. I can't wait to stake in the bear market. I'm going to stake so much ADA.
We just need to let you know our bags are better, trust me, bro. It doesn't matter what coin you've got. Our bags are bigger no matter what you thought. We just need to let you know our bags are better, trust me, bro. It doesn't matter what coin you've got. Our bags are bigger.
I love my Pudgy Penguin so much.
Hey, that was
Look,
stupid.
I gave it a monocle.
Let's fucking go.
So it's got a midnight monocle, and then I got a little pin on here for Cubic.
Go
My
child.
favorite projects all in one place.
Let's fucking go.
Let's fucking goat.
This one for all my rap and hip hop lovers. 32 originals, 9 doing covers. Trying to do something completely different from the others. Paint a picture for you now. Do you see the colors? Pink, blue, orange,
All right,
brown.
later,
That is
chat.
zebra,
I'll see
all
you in
kinds of
Discord.
breeds around. Hanging out of
Did you get my
Charles
emails
Range,
earlier? I will check. I will check. Come join me in Discord, guys. Link is in my bio. Hit me up. Let's fucking goat.
Never heard of goats. Let me introduce you to the tribe. An NFT collection that's really about the hype. We have lots haters of the wine and gripe, but ghosts be the greatest. That's what I ascribe. My drop for building something new to be.